Hey, hey, hey. It's Spiritual Drive Time with Sister Efua. What's the 411? Where you at? Come on and join us for the drive time. We're going to be talking today. We talked about dreams during our spiritual tea time today, reminding everybody that on October 15th, we're going to be hosting the It's a Vibe relationship, activating your relationship alchemy. That's going to be occurring on the 15th of October. It is a paid workshop. You can have an opportunity to win something by every time you purchase something from me from my shop. My cards are coming next week, and you can order. Absolutely, positively, so it is. So where you at? Where you at? Hey Tia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like and share it out. You can share it out to your page, my Sister Efua page. You can share it out with 5 friends, 5 frenemies, 1 person you love, and 1 stranger, and let them know we in the house. Absolutely, positively. Let's do this. Hey, Sharika, welcome to the room. It's drive time. It's drive time. Okay. I'm pulling out a couple of cards. I think I'm going to use my Hoodoo deck today and give us some cards during drive time. And I'm going to there's 2 cards that came out thus far. And I'm going to tell you about them. Absolutely, positively. So it is. Welcome to the room for the drive time. We ready. All right, so if you don't know, I am Marrian SIsta Efua. This is the Spiritual Drive Time. All you got to do is come in here and have a good time with us. Join in the conversation. At some point, I will ask you to drop your question. You get 1 question. I will answer 1 question. How many? One question. If you want me to extend it, you think it's going to be deep and you want to know a little bit more than just a simple answer, go ahead and send $10 over to my Cash App. You want to go a little deeper and you want to have your reading done right here on live, go ahead and send over $25 to my Cash App. But we're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of information. My readings are not are not things. My consultations are not things. Wow, we just got the 5 of baskets coming out of the Hoodoo deck on the bottom when I shuffled the cards. And 2 cards actually came out before that. This one is the 8 of Knives, right? The 8 of Knives. I'll talk to y'all about that one too. And then I'm going to talk to y'all about this right here, the Mother of Baskets, the Mother of Baskets, the Mother of Baskets. I'm going to talk to y'all about these right here, right now. So here on the Spiritual Drive Time with Dr. Marrian SIsta Efua of Azon Life Alchemy Center, reminding everybody that our class is going to be starting on October 15th. There will be an opportunity for me to give away 2 seats to that course. I'm going to give away 2 seats. I'm on the phone. Wait till I get done, please. Thank you. So welcome y'all. My family is coming through just trying to take care of me. My family is coming through trying to take care of me, but they gotta wait until I get done taking care of what I want to take care of. Hang on, let me turn on my do not disturb. Hang on. To eat and stuff. Hang on. I don't eat macaroni and cheese. You know that. All right, y'all. We back. So welcome everybody. Welcome. This is the Spiritual Drive Time. We're going to be talking about today. I decided to pull out my Hoodoo deck, and y'all know how I do it. I don't really do cards, but I like cards. They're fun to do with. Maybe next time, maybe on Friday, I'll do the Oracle cards that are really, really good. But I think it's important for us sometimes to just recenter ourselves. Today, we talked about dreams during the spiritual tea time. We talked about dreams. And understanding that all your dreams have a purpose and a meaning, even when they seem nonsensical, but they're definitely there for you to be able to experience life and let your subconscious, which is where your real life is taking place and getting prepared, let that happen. Welcome to the space. Please like and share. Hey, baby, been a minute. It's been a minute since I saw you, girl. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to open up our spaces. We're going to pull into the energy. We're going to make ourselves get relaxed. Nothing is ever said or done that is not allowed by you yourself. If ever you allow me to get into you, And so today we're going to be talking about these cards, right? And so one of the things I wanted to talk about, this hoodoo deck, y'all can buy your own. But I bought it because I happened to have met Tiana at an event, and her cards were there. And so I pre-ordered them to support her in her conversation of trying to keep the history. This is also Hoodoo Heritage Month. Just so you know, hoodoo is a mix of, it's the another version of, based upon voodoo practices, Efua practices, more voodoo than anything. But then it's kind of integrated into some of the Christian methodologies, right? Using psalms, using different herbs, using, things that are there. So this is a time. So I thought it'd be appropriate today for drive time to talk about the Hoodoo Tarot deck. How about that? How about that? How about that? Right. And then I went online today and I saw one of my nieces, right? One of my spiritual nieces online today using her hoodoo deck. And I was like, whoa, right before I came on live to go here, and I had already chosen to do it myself. So I think that's a sign that we need to make sure we get some hoodoo, some variations. Anybody get upset? Let me tell you something. If you spit on your broom when you sweep across your feet, that's hoodoo. If you throw salt over your shoulder, that's hoodoo. If your people put keys over the door, that's hoodoo. If your people like blue, if you like blue shutters, if you grew up in a house, people use blue all the time, or they put a little salt in their water, or they crush eggshells and drop them outside, or people I can go on and on and on. There's so much hoodoo that is integrated into our daily lives. Lighting the candles and incense, right? Marking off the steps, things like that. All that stuff relates back to the practice of hoodoo as traditional African religions. And so we don't need to be demonizing what kept our people strong throughout the parts. And I'm not just talking about, because even where I come from, it don't matter what color you were. You went to the hoodoo healer, you went to the hoodoo woman, you got what you needed at that time, the hoodoo man, right? Like Muddy Water had a song, I got my mojo woken. And there's another one called a hoodoo woman. Yeah. Yeah, that's for a reason. Because people knew that it worked. People knew that it was a process. All right, y'all. So I want to talk to y'all a little bit today in here, talking about this Hoodoo Tarot deck. Like I said, I was shuffling the deck, and two cards fell out, and then I turned it over, and then there was a card that was up front. And so I'm gonna tell y'all that first card. I don't really read the book. I try to just take whatever is come. So this is the first card that came out. It is the Eight of Knives. Now, listen, when I'm looking at this, I see a person standing at a crossroads. A crossroads, like, which direction do I go? But every direction, there's something blocking them. There's two swords that are blocking them, two swords that are blocking them. And no matter what direction they choose, which tells me that there's no escaping all the burdens, all the problems, all the challenges. You feel like no matter where you go, that things are just not going to be, you're going to have to fight through it to get to it. So what you're looking for is time for you to take a stand. It's time for you to make a choice. It's time for you not worry about what others going to say, and don't worry about being hurt. It might hurt for a minute, but that once you make the decision to make the move, and it might hurt for a minute, maybe you can use these swords as your actual weapon to get you further down your road on this once you make the choice. But either way, you're gonna have to pick up, and you're gonna have to fight for what you want. You can no longer just stand in the middle of the crossroads and expect things to get better. You got to put some effort behind it. You got to begin to make things work for you. You got to begin to honor yourself as knowing that you have everything you need inside of you. So again, these swords on here is telling me you got some fighting to do. Or maybe you're going to maneuver between the obstacles. Maybe you're going to go around the obstacles. But you got to do something. You just can't keep sitting there. You just can't keep standing there. Because there's opportunities on all the roads. Pick your road and go for it. You're facing a road, and you're determining exactly what you got to do. But somebody, for this card, this is for you. That's what I'm getting off this card. Obstacles are present. Yes, they are. But there's an opening for you to get through. There's an opening for you to maybe pick up the sword. Like I said, that's what I'm getting off that card. I like this next card that fell out. It is the Mother of Baskets. Baskets means you can carry things in it. For me, I see a red rose, so that might be some love. That might be some self-love in particular. And Mama Baskets is inviting you to come on. Come on, baby. Come on up in here, girl. Come on up in here. Give me your hand. Let me show you some stuff. Let me take you where you need to go. Let me help you reaffirm. I think this is connected to that card too. Some of y'all need to be able to hold on to your own personal value, your own personal wealth, your own personal dignity, your own personal value. You need to reclaim that. You need to trust yourself. You still have vibrancy. Things may have changed, but you're still beautiful. You're still youthful. You still have an open hand by which something can be placed into it, or that you can be pulled into it. So this is the time that we need to start looking to understand better about ourselves and our lives. And so that's what I'm getting from this mother of baskets. This mother's basket is saying, come here, let me show you something. Let me give you a little something. You know what just came in my mind? You know how sometimes your grandmama say, hey, baby, and she grab your hand, or, they grab your hand, they put a little something in. Once you put your hand in their hand, they put a little money in there, grandma allowances, right? I also see some gold back here. So that means there's some prosperity. There's some opportunities. There's a golden road. Come on and ease on down the road, right? The yellow brick road. There's some things coming. So put your hand in my hand. Let's go. Trust and believe in what you have been given. Trust and believe that you are more than enough. The vibrancy is there. The opportunities are there. So let's come on and get these baskets. All right. And then the last card I got was the 5 of baskets. I just want to show y'all something. Hey, it's not about having a card. This is a general card read. And then if you want a question, when it's time to ask your question, you can ask your question. Absolutely, positively, so it is. All right, but I shuffled these 3 cards. I don't really do cards, but every now and then I will if I'm called. I want y'all to notice something, that we got these baskets. This is the 5 of baskets. 5 is about change. 5 is about change. 5 is about change. 5 is about growth. 5 is about growth. You can ask your question and I will answer it. All right. So as you can see, I'm going to say this is cotton. It looks like cotton to me. Right? Cotton is a very much a popular, as I told you, baskets are about money. Baskets are about increase, abundance. I just talked to y'all yesterday that October is a month for you to prepare to have a bumper crop and prepare for your next upcoming year. This is a 1 year, a new beginning. So you should be having a new beginning. So if these baskets are empty, the crop is there. And listen what I got right here. We got an owl right there. An owl, all knowing, all seeing owl. Who talking about you, right? Is letting you know it's seeing something. It's nocturnal. It's letting you see the things that are hidden. So what you might think is not there is actually there waiting on you. Your baskets will be refilled. Your blashes will be replenished. It's saying, empty this stuff out. We got more to go. We got more to fill up. We got more things to do. So go ahead and take that chance. So I think that all 3 of these cards that came out the deck today are telling us that we got some decisions to make. It's time for us to get into action. Stop sitting around. It's telling you to validate yourself and trust and believe that you still have vibrancies and opportunities. Trust and put your hand into the hands of what you know, who you are, into the sacred feminine. And then we got this right here telling you your 5 of baskets are going to be filled back up, and that there's some wise wisdom coming, and there's some things that you don't see that are coming your way. Just get ready. Just get ready. Just get ready. Absolutely, positively, so it is. So you should claim these things. You should believe in it. You should honor it. If it resonated with you, it resonated with you. But sister just do her things. I'm not sure what the book says those cards mean, but I'm telling you, that's what I got when I read them. And using my gifts and my awareness and my connection. And I really felt that because I could see my I didn't even notice. Wow. All right. Some of y'all need to also need to connect to y'all ancestors. Listen to me. Don't get funny about that. You need to connect to your ancestors. The ancestors are telling you to go back to where you began, go back and recognize who you are, which is kind of like that card with the mother of baskets. Was it the mother of baskets that I just pulled? That card the mother of baskets, when she was inviting you to come and see. So you need to go back and recenter yourself into who you are as a person. A lot of us, the mother of baskets, that's what that card was. I feel like that mother of basket is telling you to come on and invite yourself and come into the opportunities of vibrancy, the bloodline of who you are. It's also, like I said, I feel like it was a grandma hand saying, come on, baby, let me tell you a few things. Let me give you some things that you need to have. So definitely, I feel like those cards are telling us that we gotta get into action. We gotta get into action. We got to get into action. We got to make some decisions, even though we see the obstacles, even though we know there's going to be a tough decision. We're not sure. You can take up those. Sometimes you can take up them swords and you can ward off some things that are coming or stop things from following you into your new path. Oh, that right there was a good one for somebody. Somebody needs to take up them swords at that crossroads, and you need to be able to hold on to them. So when things try to follow you on your new path, when you let go of the things that no longer serve you. I just heard you holding on to some things. Somebody holding on to a bullshit ass relationship right now because you worried about time and you worried about what other people gonna think about this relationship. Let it go. Let it go. And look what's so crazy. The Two of Coins came out. That's about you juggling and trying to make a decision. But look, there's a wave behind it. There's a mountain. There's a wave behind it. He's juggling on a unicycle, right? Wow, this is deep. I don't even fuck with cards, but it's coming out today. So I guess my hoodoo heritage is coming out. Hoodoo, hoodoo, yeah. Yeah. So let's get ready. 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 Let's get into action. Let's do what we got to do. All right. Let me also give y'all a cartomancy moment. Hang on. Because cartomancy is very much a part of hoodoo, very much a part of hoodoo. Some of y'all family and friends been playing spades. Y'all been playing bid. They've been playing bid whist. They've been talking about walking to Boston. They've been talking about playing pinochle and all that. That's really, some people were reading cards for your family members when they was playing cards, right? Those cards were talking. So I'm just going to see if I can pull a card real quick. I'm going to shuffle real fast and get something out. And then I'm going to keep talking to y'all about hoodoo, right? Because hoodoo is not something for you to be fearful. Voodoo is not for you to be fearful, right? Divinations, Efua, none of that. Don't be scared. That's your people stuff, right? And even, get out of that. Like, get out of that. Do your research. It kept your people alive. It gave them something to hold on to. Trust me, like I said, you sweep a broom across somebody's feet, what they tell you to do, sweep on the broom. What they tell you, if somebody walk on your heels, they tell you to knock on their back 3 times, knock on their shoulder 3 times, to put them back in their space. Somebody tell you, what they tell you, what's another one people do? You spill the salt, you throw it over your shoulders. You put the key over the door. You wash down your front. You sweep down the front of your store, right? You say the 23rd Sons for protection. Like all these things that we do, when the baby, we do certain things to the baby when it's born. We do certain things for a woman when she first have a baby, right? Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot you don't know. You don't know dun, dun, who we be. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so okay. All right, so let me see what come out. You rode a unicycle as a child, girl. I never could get the hang of it because they was popular. All right, so we got the 9. Bam. Woo! Talk about spirit talking. These cards are talking. These cards are talking. The 9 of clubs. The 9 of clubs means you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself because your success is in your hand. You need to trust yourself and don't stop doing what you're doing. Focus, go forward, do what it is you got to do. So listen, y'all. I done put the cards away, but I want to tell y'all them other cards. Use at crossroads. Make a decision. Go forward. Figure out how to get past those swords and or use them as your weapons to having to go forward. Here is, then we got the Mother of Baskets. It's giving you her hand, telling you to come forward, showing you that there's blood, there's vibrancy. I'm trying to tell you, no, 10 is completion, baby. 10 is completion. But this right here is your confirmation to get your butt in gear. Go forward. Trust yourself. Quit waiting on confirmation from other people. Stop waiting for a timeline that don't even fucking exist. That ain't your timeline. That's their timeline. People who fearful, people who dishonorable. Oh man, that's some deep shit right there. Okay, y'all. Y'all got sister talking. Y'all got sister talking because the cards are talking. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm having fun with y'all tonight. Thank y'all for being here. I am Sister Efua. This is our Wednesday night drive time session. Did I bring water? Hang on, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. You're in the right place. Nobody took over for sister. She's still here. Welcome to the space. Welcome to the space. So yeah, those 4 cards that fell out are a perfect reminder. A perfect reminder. A perfect reminder that we need to do it. Oh, you all right. You're fine. You're fine. You know. Yeah, 10 is completion. 10 is the whole thing. 10 is when the new number, you get from 0 to 10. And then 11 comes, that's another start. But 10 is when everything is full and whole. Absolutely, positively. Now, I know, I was just telling today, my friend told me to start doing numerology. I said, boy, you're going to have me doing everything if y'all let y'all. Y'all will let me do everything. So sister's done with those cards. I hope that was a good fun and insight. If you missed the cards, please go back. Talita like, what I missed, girl? I pulled some cards today from the Hoodoo deck. We celebrating Hoodoo. October is Hoodoo Appreciation Month. And I told a little bit about what Hoodoo is for our conversation. So we won't be fearful of things that kept us alive and kept our family in function. And then I pulled from the Hoodoo deck, from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. I pulled from this deck. And we had 3 cards from that deck. And then I pulled from my playing card deck, my cartomancy deck. And we had the 9 of clubs, which is about trusting yourself and doing what you got to do. Absolutely, positively. So it is, right? Right. Oh yeah, y'all got to get busy. The card, when I pick up the cards that fell out was the Ace of Spades. That Ace of Spades is telling us that we need to get busy, get work. You got some wealth coming. You got some opportunities coming. You got to get busy. You can't be playing the game. You can't be playing around. You can't be playing around. You can't be playing around. That's the card that fell out when I was explaining to Talitha what she missed. So somebody needs to hear that. Maybe that's for Talitha. Maybe it's for somebody else that's coming in. So go back and listen to the beginning. I am Dr. Marrian SIsta Efua of Azon Life Alchemy Center. We assist people in being able to have holistic life harmony in every level of their life. I needed that. That sounds, yeah, I'm telling you, when the cards start talking, y'all better start listening. Because if you play your cards right, hey, everything will be all right with you. If you play your cards right, hey, don't play. The cards be talking. People be bullshitting when they be projecting into the cards, but so cartomancy preceded the Weight Tarot card. So this has been going on since ancient Egypt. There were symbols and signs, using cards that were used to predict stuff. So anyway, I'm done. Let's get back to busy. So Hoodoo is something that was practiced by a lot of people on this country, especially Black indigenous people from the continent of Africa who were enslaved and here in America, right? For me, is not witchcraft. I think that's something different. I think that title, I don't even like it. So don't take it personal. I'm just saying. I see it as there are herbalists, there are alchemists, there are herbalists. They know how to use herbs and biblical scriptures and candle magic, fire. They use all the elements, fire, water. They use animals, parts of animals, all kind of stuff. So it's a whole collection. It's a whole collection. To be a root worker, that's what a root worker is. You're a hoodoo. You're a hoodoo woman. Yep, hoodoo man. And there are some very popular ones, that we need to understand. And it is remnants from the voodoo practice of our traditional African cultures, right? Efua is a part of that. So I just want y'all to know this is Hoodoo Heritage Month, and I just thought it just hit me. And like I said, this is what came to me today, was to share these cards out with y'all today before we start our session. So if we have 30 minutes left. If you have your own personal question you would like to ask me after having that sharing from those 4 cards that fell, go right ahead and help yourself. Drop your questions right now and let me know what you're doing. October 15th, I only have 7 seats left. If you want to come and learn how to be better in your relationships, and develop your alchemy for your relationships, your love relationships, your money relationships, your children relationships, your relationships with your family, relationships with your parents, relationship with your friends, with your co-workers. You want to understand how alchemy can assist you in that. No, it is not. Alchemy is about transformation. Alchemy just simply means you're going to transform. Alchemy means transform. So if you have a question, right now is your time to drop it. Drop your question. I'm not going back up if you dropped your question early. In my house, what we do is we greet people. We have a little conversation. We might even have a little nip. I think this Saturday is our Saturday night nightcap. I think this Saturday is the Saturday night nightcap. So we'll be coming together here on Saturday night at 10 p.m. Bring your drink, bring your smoke. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about things spiritual. Let's talk about life. Let's have a good time, y'all. Let's have a good time. All right, so let's get started. It's 52. We got a little over 34 minutes. Girl, I've been messing up. Is it Friday? Did I say what I say? Saturday? Yeah, Friday night. One time I did it Friday and Saturday because it was so good. People was asking me to do it, so I might be able to do it. It depends on what I have availability as far as my family being here. If my family is giving me some space, then I'll be able to do it on Friday and Saturday nights. Yeah. Otherwise, I do it on the night that I'm available. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. The one and only wants to know, hello, things for me get better. Will things for me get better? I met someone new and hoping I can be finally happy with a guy named Benjamin. Been feeling down since my dad passed. So let me just share this with you. When you go through when you are mourning, do not get into a relationship. When you are mourning, do not get into a relationship. When you are mourning, do not get in a relationship. Have friends, have company, go on dates, do whatever. The things that I see getting better for you, matter of fact, those cards that I pulled was telling me you're the one that's in the crossroad. Damn, you're the one that's in the crossroad. You got to make some decisions about your life. And you can't be worried about, you can't be afraid to cross those swords or use those swords in order to preserve yourself. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. This Benjamin guy is okay for time spending, but don't try to clink it down and don't try to make it too formal right now. Don't make it formal right now. Please don't make it formal right now. That's what I'm hearing and seeing. Yeah, there's a lot of things you're not aware of when it comes to Benjamin, and yeah, there's a lot. I see the passion, the happiness, things like that. But stay in your firm decision to kind of pursue and improve your life for happiness, right? Don't stop that because you're looking and dating people, but definitely continue to date this person. But don't try to make it something quick and permanent. Okay. Hey, great day. Sonia said, you thought it was Friday night. Yeah. You can't do Saturdays. You're going to do Fridays. Okay. Goddess says, sis, I feel like the man I met at work is my one. I am connected. Am I feeling? No, you're just feeling the newness of it. It's just the newness. It's just the newness. It's just the newness. You another one. It's telling me to tell you to pull back the reins a little bit. Even though you're getting excited, don't show him. Don't let him know that. Okay? Wow. Yeah, I like his persona, but just slow down so you don't mess it up so quickly. Remember, you're already whole and complete. All you're doing is you're getting somebody who's going to help you add to what you've been enjoying about yourself and stop some old habits. This is October. Whatever you start doing in this month is going to follow you into the new year. The habits, the behaviors, the emotions, all of that. Okay, the patterns. Yeah. But I do like the guy's persona. Slow down. Slow down, baby. You're moving too fast. Got your hands in the air. Feet on the gas. You're about to wreck your future. Running from your past. You got to slow down, baby. That's for you, goddess. Slow down. Sonia says, I am Sonia Moniz, and I just wanted to know what's going on in my life. Hey there, Mama. You know, Mama, I feel like for a long time you have always wanted things for yourself, but you never got them. And so right now you see yourself as like maybe you run out of time, but I'm hearing that you're not. I'm hearing that you're not running out of time. That you still have time to have some satisfaction, because you've had a lot of satisfaction in your life already. I see the spouse. I see you. I see you still having vibrancy, but sometimes it's like, I'm going to tell you what I see. I see you like sitting in a chair, and then I see you want to get up and be excited, and then you pull it back down like, I shouldn't do that right now. No, it's too late, or that's not appropriate. And it's telling me to tell you to pursue some things. Something about you wanting to learn something, and it's not too late for you to learn it. You're not too old to learn it. Whatever this thing is you want to learn. You also use your hands in prayer to assist in your life, and you should pick that back up, Mama. Yes. Don't worry. You know, worrying is like a rocking chair, right? It's like a rocking chair. You just rocking back and forth, but you ain't going nowhere. You in movement, but you're not going nowhere. So that's what I got for you, Mom. You got long years ahead of you. Hey, Betty. You have too much going on for a person. You know, spirit comes into your space when they know they're gonna be acknowledged. That's why a lot of times stuff happens in our dreams. Is it possible to feel? Yep, that's true. The only one. What I tell you about somebody is anything good. Everything good is coming your way. What I tell you about that one song I used to hear when I used to grow up in church. Everything that happens to me, it's good because God did it. God did it. Oh, yes, God did it. Everything that happens to me is good because God did it. God did it. Oh, yes, God did it. No matter what. Everything. If you believe that you're walking in divinity, then you don't worry about opposition, and you don't worry about weapons that are formed, because weapons that are formed shall not prosper, because they are not by the hand of the divine creator, source, light, divine being, Jehovah, all of that. See, I'm telling y'all something. There's a reason we have to fix our language. That crossroads stuff, that's, you were talking about that when I pull the hoodoo cards, that you felt like those cards were for you. Then if you know those cards are for you, then let those cards be for you. That's your answer. You have good coming. Get back to your roots. Get back focused. Center yourself. Make a decision. Start going down one path. Put the swords up. Put them in your back so that you can win off whatever needs to not be there. Okay? Okay. Because you have a lot of good in your life. Don't let other people bullshit get you. You got a lot of dead, stagnant energy around you. That messes with your head. All right, that was a little bit long, but I had to get that out. Yep. You can call me auntie. That's fine. I'm getting up in age. You can call me auntie. It's no problem. I don't mind being called auntie. I don't mind being called nana. I don't mind being called queen, whatever term you want to do, sister. I'm okay with that. Okay, my family and I moved a year ago to another state. I feel the shift was the best decision, but I guess I'm asking if it was the best move for us. I do. I see the challenges y'all having. It's a new space, and what it's doing is it's forcing y'all to learn how to work together. And it's kind of like what you in a situation, kind of like what COVID did for a lot of other couples and families, is it forced y'all to really see and learn each other and appreciate each other's differences and know where the strengths and the challenges are in each of you and how you can support each other. This is teaching y'all how to really work together and depend upon each other in a better, more healthier way. I want to say the word consensus. We're just gonna balance out. Oh, I love it. I'm loving it. There's a lot of sunshine and healing energy around y'all. Watch your little girl. Let her have her freedom. Yep. Absolutely. Positively. So it is. That's the joy. That's the power. Yeah. Everything happens. Okay. All right. Hey, Tashara, what's up, girl? Talita says relocation and or school. You want to know about relocation, Talita? The relocation will work. Don't, if you relocating because of another person, then don't. It's telling me that you got a lot of success coming forward. You also need to remember that you got some healing energy around you that's coming from a male figure. So let that guide you and keep you in your progression going forward. Something that you need to talk about. So I think that's you voicing out what you want to do. The relocation and school run hand in hand. That's what I'm hearing. You're welcome, Jelani. My phone is dying. I love you, sis and family. Oh, I love you too, my baby. Love you too. Thank you for your support and your presence. I really love when you come into space. It helps. All right. Don't forget to like and share out this video with people. Tell 10 friends. Tell 5 friends. 10. Hey, listen what it just told me. 10. 10, 10, 10. It said tell 10 frenemies. 10 friends. 5 people that you love and 1 stranger. Wow. So it's making me double up on y'all. It's making me double up on y'all. Reminder, October 15th, there's a course if you want to be a part. I'll also have a 2 subscription plans that are available. They're both a 6-month commitment for you to join the Spiritual Life Alchemy Academy. And that subscription is $60 a month, which gets you a $30 one a month. You can pay $30 to have a reading with me versus $125. It also gives you a chance to have a 20-minute coaching session with me every month. It gives you an opportunity to text me something quick that you might be dealing with, that you need some support with. I can support you with that. It's also giving me the opportunity for you to have a special rate when it comes to our workshops, our trainings, our events, including the retreat. It gives you early bird rate for the retreat for sure, which within itself means you're saving almost $1,000, over $1,000 to come to the retreat. Yep. So it's a great opportunity. The other, and you also get to meet with me on Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays, we focus on things that are spiritual, understanding spiritual world, spiritual questions, things about how to bring and incorporate more spirituality into your life. And then on Sundays, we focus on your personal development and your money, right? Relationships, things like that. You as a person. If you can't afford $60 in this present moment, you don't have enough revenue to be a part of that. I have one that is $25 a month. It just means you will only join me on Sundays for the solution sessions. You will also get 10-minute readings available for you. You will also be able to have an opportunity to text me a quick question or something like that. So it's like $25. So you still got access. It's better than you being left out in the cold. And it also allows you to have the subscription rate for the events. Okay. All right. That's what I want to tell y'all today. Thanks for being here. I am Marrian SIsta Efua. This is Azon Life Alchemy Center. This is Spiritual Drive Time. Spiritual Drive Time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. We're also doing it. We also do spiritual tea time at 12 noon Arizona time on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we're going to be here. And then this weekend is the nightcap series where you come in about 10 p.m. and we go ahead and we do what we got to do. Hey, Betty. So Betty, so I'm trying to share with people how not to say the word cheating, because when you ask if someone is cheating, you are taking the position that you already know how much of that person, how much of something they were supposed to give you and that they didn't. So an example would be, he's supposed to give me 1,000 kisses. He only gave me 875. So we don't want to say cheating. We want to say, is he faithful to me? Is he loyal to me? Is he honoring our marriage vows? Is there someone else that he's sharing himself with without me knowing? Or agreeing, not knowing, because you might know, but do you agree? Okay. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. Is that okay with me? Do I have permission now, Betty? Okay. I want to make sure, I want to give you that because now you have your power. You're not a victim. You're not a scared child. I feel the fear in you. I feel the upsettedness in you. Okay. The short answer is yes. Much sadness. Much sadness. Yep. The answer is yes. So now what you going to do about it? Is it okay with you? Because charging him up, he's not going to tell you. You already have, I feel like you already have evidence of it. You just wanted me to be able to give you the second thing because you don't want to trust yourself. But the cards we pulled earlier, the 9 of clubs, the mother of baskets, the 5 of baskets, and the 8 of knives is telling us that we're in cross. We got to make some decisions. Absolutely, positively, so it is. Yeah, there's definitely some infidelity there. Yeah, I'm just saying. There's definitely infidelity there. Sorry to share that. I'm not sorry to share it with you. I'm honored that you trusted me enough to share that. And I'm sending you some healing, and I'm sending you some calmness, some healing in a way for you to kind of be more relaxed. Okay? Because you're going to end up with everything you want if you just stay calm and you give yourself and do this thing right. That's all I'm going to say for now. If you want to know more, you got to buy it. You got to send a reading. All right. Anyone else? Hey, Monica. Talitha. Yes. Good night. Good night, love. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, I know. I'm going to offer you a free opportunity, a no-cost opportunity to talk to me if you want to. You can inbox me and then tell me that I told you to contact me for a no cost because of your situation. You got to remind me, because if y'all don't remind me what I say, I won't remember, right? I will not remember. So, and then I'll talk to you for 20 minutes. I'll give you some time to talk. I ain't going to guarantee you, but I'm going to give you some time to chat it up. Hey, Keon. So that's what we did today. I think we started off this season, this thing good, talking about what hoodoo is and using a hoodoo deck. Some cards came forward, and then I used the cardomancy to give y'all a card, and we've done some readings on today. I am greatly appreciative. We have about another 20 minutes left in this session on tonight. Tashara, what are you talking about, girl? Thank you, baby. And thank you to everyone who sent me a donation the other day. That was beautiful. So one of the people inboxed me and said, you should do that every day. So yes, you can send me a donation. I don't care if it's 50 cents to $1 million. It's your cost. Just send it to my Cash App. I will always accept it. No, I don't think that you're doing it, and I appreciate that because we really don't get a chance to hear. People don't always come back and say thank you, or they don't always share. A sister inboxed me today and said, girl, I got that check you told me about. Thank you, sister, so much. Da, 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 da. Shanti, did you drop your question? Remember, instead of telling me, just inbox me here on Spiritually Speaking. Just send me an inbox here on Spiritually Speaking. Yeah. So send me Betty, just send me a little message inside, and then I'll call you. Yeah. All right. So, girl, Shani, did you post your question, girl? Did you post your question? Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, we still got about 20 more minutes left, maybe 15, depending upon who's talking and what's happening in the book. The money we talked about from that person. Yep. But I told you, you know, that person is trying to control and manipulate, right? If you want something, you don't chase it. You allow it. And you make room for it, and you allow it to come. When you chase, you never catch it. Yeah. You need to take a new perspective. There's a message coming in for you soon that's going to help you understand that. But it's coming. Coming very seriously. Yeah, you got a message coming in regarding that. That money is coming, baby. But it's telling me to tell you, do not chase it, do not inquire, do not keep thinking about that money. It's yours. What you micromanaging what's yours already for. Know that it's yours and claim it and be done with it. I got money stored up somewhere. It's about to come and hit me. Will I get organized to work? You know what? It's funny you said that. I think we talked in the DM the other day, right? And when I finished talking to you and I walked away from the computer, it showed me your hands. I know the other stuff you got going on. Right? It showed me your hands. And it said that your hands were kind of like boggled up. So that means that you're in a lot of confusion and you're doing, step back away and prioritize. It's telling me to tell you, you're doing a lot that you need to stop and let go of. Yeah, but you'll be fine. You will get organized. But the thing for you being organized means you got to prioritize. You got to want it. You got to set some boundaries. You're not setting boundaries. You chasing too many sparks. You know, I was burning my eucalyptus. Did I tell y'all that at Dollar Tree they got eucalyptus brooms, little mini eucalyptus brooms, which are very good for cleansing and opening up your house. But I burnt that with my cinnamon sticks and my bay leaves yesterday through my house. And that's something you got to start doing too. You gotta let go and prioritize. To get organized means you got to say what you're going to do with your time, space, and energy, because that's yours. Even if you lend yourself out to a job, you still have to organize that time and space to get done what you're doing and be able to say no and set some boundaries. Yeah, you can set some boundaries at work. And you got to get rid of that idea that you can't handle this job. You're just distracted because of your physical health right now. But that'll be over with soon. Okay. I saw it already. All right. Anybody else? Yeah, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy, Shanta. I ain't telling you you're not going to be busy. I'm just telling you that, you know, this busyness is for you to be able to get it. Yeah, boundaries are so important for you right now, my love. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, I was burning my my stuff, and you know, when you burn it, it burns so fast, right? Because it's tree branches or whatever. And I had to blow it out. I might post a video later. The Spiritual Academy will see the video. Those people that are in the subscription plan will see the video. But you know, it was a sparks. You know, I was blowing, and then a couple of sparks would go, and I was getting ready to chase my son was like, Mom, a spark, and I was like, boy, that spark was out before it even got to the ground. Okay, so don't chase every spark. Some sparks are just gonna burn out by themselves. Focus on the ones that's gonna catch fire. All right, y'all. Anything else? Anything else from the group, from the family? Anything else from the family? Questions? Because if you play your cards right. Y'all had me singing tonight. Y'all took me back to church tonight. I guess that was part of the hoodoo recognition. They had me singing the gospel tonight. Woo-hoo! Said everything. Took me back. I felt like I was supposed to jump up and do the jig on y'all. Y'all know what it's about. October is your time to set things in place. October is your time to set things in place. October is your time to reconnect back to your ancestors. October is the time. It's telling y'all to make some decisions. You at the crossroads. And yes, there are obstacles and there are swords that are blocking you. Thank you, Sherry. You know, I'm gonna try to find that card. I feel like I'm being pulled to pull that card back out for somebody who needs to see about the crossroads. So you know, here it is. Bam, voila, voila, sambo. See, aye. Okay, time for y'all to get into action. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Pick up them swords, put them on your back, and slay whatever's stopping you from going to your chosen path. Right? The mother of baskets told you, give me your hand, let's go. You blood, you got prosperity. We got some, come back and talk to me. Let's have some conversation. Get back in touch with the mother yourself a little bit, or nurture yourself a little bit. Then we had the five of baskets, and the owl was like, hey, I got some wisdom to tell you, but you got to empty out all that bullshit that you hold it on to that ain't serving you. Let it go. Walk away. Walk away. Hey, walk away. Okay. Walk away. And then we had the nine of clubs. It's telling you to trust yourself. Don't listen to other folks. So that's what we talked about today. That's what I did. That's my hoodoo. I did, the cartomancy. We did the hoodoo tarot deck. We talked about hoodoo. We sang a little spirituals. We sang a little blues. We sang the Mojo song. We sang Hoodoo Woman. So we done had our messages. They told us to focus on our ancestors today. It told us to focus on our ancestors. Stop trying to vilify our ancestors. Stop trying to vilify that which kept our people into a consciousness or a state of existence that allowed them to be strong enough for us to be born. See, never forget that shit. That's why I tell people, I got a video on my YouTube page. It's a couple of years old, but I talk about that. If your ancestors, if your big mama was a missionary, you better have her Bible, her favorite scripture, and play her songs, and maybe pull out one of her church hats or her white gloves or whatever it took. Her fan. Hey, I heard it right there. Somebody about to put a Bible on their thing. They said, put the Bible on the ancestor altar. It ain't you. It's her. If you want to celebrate, remember, we don't worship our ancestors. We remember. We honor, remember, and celebrate our ancestors. Y'all ain't hear me though. So if you want to do that, hoodoo is a part of our history. Like I gave y'all examples of things y'all do that's part of hoodoo. Okay? I gave y'all examples of things that are part of hoodoo. I'm just saying that we do every day. We do on a regular basis. And everybody said, yep, I know what you're talking about. Yep, I know exactly. So I know you know. So you've been experiencing hoodoo. You've been experiencing hoodoo, libation, all that stuff comes from a place. And y'all tripping. Yep. I love y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, I'm telling you, girl, we gotta stop playing with our people. We wonder why we not rising up. We ain't rising up. We ain't having no breakthroughs. We ain't having no breakthroughs because we holding on to other people, building up other people's stuff. And we celebrating them. We celebrating their stuff. Yeah, put that Bible on there. If you know her scripture, put it on there. My father had his prayer beads. I put his prayer beads on there. My father-in-law was a jump down in the valley. Ooh, my grandfather, my mother's side, of preach you down. My Uncle Buster will sing you down. No, Lord. He did all that. You know that church. On the heaven and the clouds and the moons above. We thank you for the stars. We cannot count. He's one of them. So you think I'm not going to put nothing about Christianity on that altar? You crazy. It helped my people have over 300 acres in Mississippi. It helped my people be able to have ways so that all 27 of the children from the brother and the sister that were born, 12 to my great-grandmother, 15 to her brother, and they all educated in the South, maintained their land, had a slaughterhouse, had fields, had a general store, was a midwife. Come on now. You think I'm not going to recognize whatever kept them alive? Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it, my loves. Those over there. Don't do it. Let's celebrate our people. Let's celebrate our people. Let's celebrate our ancestors. That's what the word was. It said, remember your ancestors. Right? You know, I heard somebody say something one time about the ancestors. She said, but all your ancestors ain't good ancestors. They was a low down, dirty person. They didn't like you when they was here. They don't like you when they crossed over. That's the low vibrational understanding. Everything transforms and goes back to its purest essence. That's why it's called transition. If something dies, if something is dead, that's different. But when someone transitions, that's a whole other thing. Y'all don't have to agree with what I'm saying. I'm just sharing with you my understanding. So when that person transitions back into spirit of the purest essence of who they were, you feel me? They're gonna work on your behalf. So yeah, I'm gonna call on my knife switchblade swinging, okay, street smart person. I'm gonna call on them. I'm gonna recognize them. I'm gonna recognize the person who used to cuss people out. I'm gonna recognize the person who was handy with their hands and had ingenuity. I'm gonna recognize the person who traveled the world. I'm just saying. Quit playing with people. Quit playing with people. You better put that snuff on that altar. Snuff, tobacco, whatever y'all want to call it. Tobacco. You better put that tobacco and snuff out there. I can't stand tobacco. You better put that hooch out there. You better make some hooch and put it on your ancestor altar. You better play them dirty blues. See, this is the thing we try to micromanage, but every day you walk down the street, you see a name or a building of something that is somebody's ancestor. So you're venerating them, you're bringing them forward. And you don't want to recognize your people? They want to tell you your people were slaves or savages or you know, no good, just only good for labor, whatever. No. I got a niece. Well, she's my niece. She's a nurse. And she just had a baby. And I was telling her about taping down the baby's navel because it was starting to look like it was getting herniated. And I said, take 2 quarters and tape it over there with some medicine tape, you know. And then the baby had cradle cap, and I was telling her what to do for the cradle cap. She's like, no, the doctor said don't bother it. I said, again, if that's what you want to do, you know, I can't tell you. But you do know that we come from a line of herbalists and healers and midwives. and nurses when they didn't allow them in the hospital, when it was a colored hospital, when they had to do things because you couldn't get to a hospital. But now the very things that we used to do, now they don't do them, and now they're starting to bring it back. I told y'all about okra. Oh, I can't stand okra, 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 okra. But okra in tree means spirit. And the okra is indigenous to the African continent. Okra has so many healing properties, it's ridiculous. And now I just seen some guy making this big movie on Gaia talking about the properties of okra and making okra water and okra salves and how you should be eating okra and da-da-da-da. But we walking away. Same thing they doing with our greens, same thing they doing with, all right, I'm just saying. They going over learning how to eat fufu, how to eat our chebjin, how to eat, you know. Put it out there, whatever it was. I go buy Cracker Jack specifically for my grandfather and lemon heads for my grandmother. I went and paid $27 for a pipe because my father used to have a pipe. So when his birthday came, I lit that pipe up. Quit playing. Y'all gotta hold on to your ancestors. Don't let them run. Y'all see that picture back there? That my first husband and I, peace and blessings be upon his soul. He was mad at me because that's a real lithograph. Yep. You gotta trust. Everything about us is beautiful. Everything about you is beautiful. Everything, I don't care what your ethnicity is. Everything about you is beautiful. Absolutely. Your feet's too, that's Fats Waller. Your feet's too big. Can't love you cause your feet's too big. But I love you though your feet's too big. Fats Waller, honey. I'm telling you. People don't want to sing the blues. People don't want to, go on with that, man. You better do what you got to do. You better do what you got to do. Every now and then, I got to eat my food, my hands. I ain't going to tell you no lie. Sometimes it just don't taste right. All right, y'all. I'm letting out of here. It's 6:30. I appreciate y'all for listening and letting this little girl talk to y'all. I hope that it was some level of inspiration and guidance to you. Please share my page out. Invite some friends to come in and join us on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. And then again this weekend, we're going to be here for the Friday night check-in. There's a lot going on. The retreat is in January. Please remember, January is no longer early bird, but you can use Afterpay. Afterpay will give you a payment plan. I have one too, but I only have a 4-month pay plan. That's it. October, November, December, January. You got to get your payments in 4 months if you're coming in January, or you got to roll over to July. No ifs and buts about it. All right. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Pig's feet. Oh, girl. Well, my people didn't eat the pig, but yeah, we sold it. We killed it. Yeah, we had people process it. Yep. But mainly it was chicken and beef that we did. Chicken, beefs, and turkeys is what we did. Yeah. Love you more, baby. Love you because you are love as I am love. All of you are. So I'll see y'all next time. Remember, I told somebody to inbox me. I don't remember who it was. Please make sure you inbox me after this so that I can know how to contact you. All right. Talk to you later. Peace and blessings.